Getting money when I want applying pressure till they crumble. Gotta need help cause I'm trying to stay humble. Whip it, I whip it, I whip it.
This episode.
It said it's Black Women's Month, didn't it? Or was it just women?
It's International Women's.
I thought that was a day.
It is a day, but it's Women's Month.
So International Women's Day.
I got a question.
International
Why don't
Women's
men have a month?
Because
When is National Men's Month?
nigga,
Why do y'all need-
we men.
What?
That's why.
That's it? That's all we get?
Yeah.
The 17th.
What else y'all
Your birthday, nigga.
You know what? We can do better than that podcast, y'all. Episode 12.
Well,
National Men's Month. We need it right now. And we don't want no bullshit month.
You know what? I don't even want it.
February.
Wait a minute. That's my birthday month.
Oh.
Fuck you.
I don't even.
Yeah, get out here shit at once. So.
Yeah, I don't even want no men month.
We are in different scenery.
You wanna know why though? Cause like, think about it, bro. Like, we don't need it, bro.
I don't need it.
That's what I had.
You don't feel like men should be appreciated more?
I'm appreciated.
Or recognized more?
That's why we have friends.
Recognize for what?
That's why we start families. That's what our families do for us. Cause I don't want to be appreciated by these goobler gobblers on the street. You know, nigga, let me have. I need appreciation from the people that actually matter to me.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that. But
Cause all this fake appreciation that they spewing up.
so you feel like it's fake appreciation?
He used my words speaking.
Yeah. It's women out here that know that normally they have problems with women, but just cause somebody says International Women's Month, they gotta put their fake smile on. Oh, Women's Month, yeah, go girl.
Who you said say that? Why you think we do that?
I've been watching podcasts all week, and that's all I've been hearing. Go girl, it's Women's Month. And
What is wrong with being positive?
ain't nothing wrong with being positive.
That's
I'm
just
saying-
it's.
Or do you
it's-
really have a
it's
problem with
Women's
Women's
Month.
Month? Is
Oh,
what you're
that's
saying. That's really what's the
Sound
problem.
No, I don't have a problem with Women's
You
Month.
should Women's Month.
I don't have a problem with nobody month. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. It's episode 12. We can do better than that
Oh,
podcast.
you don't want to put that in there, huh?
Yeah, we put everything we want to put in there. So, you know what I'm saying? You know I don't edit. So,
You do that.
you know what I'm saying? What we getting into first?
What are we talking about today, y'all?
Whatever we is, we're going to get our energy up.
Right, man. Y'all acting like Joe just didn't sign this bill.
Oh, I need
To keep y'all a stimmy.
I
What
need
y'all down for?
all of me.
What's
I
wrong
need
with you?
me.
What's
I need
it?
Shout out to Moneybag Joe.
Money bag, Joe. Money bag.
He might have been a couple weeks late, but
I saw something Twan put on Facebook. He said, hey, this just Uncle Joe, because he handing out the greenback.
That's
when
it.
that stopped,
Yeah.
Uncle Joe stopped.
Hey,
yeah.
what's that with you?
Joe, what did that name
Keep
mean?
throwing that money and we'll be alright.
Joe, run them. No, I can't even think of it.
I don't know that nigga's middle name. I just
Joe,
know he
run
an
them
old
things
white
back
man.
biting.
Look, for anybody that got a dependent, they giving you an extra $300 for
A
getting
month.
a child under 6, $250 over 6
A month.
a month, starting in June,
You know what I'm saying?
running through December,
People
and then
that
you
you
get the
looking
rest
for.
of it on your next tax return. Man, if y'all don't,
Cash
I
out.
don't have any
Come on,
kids,
man.
so I mean I can't relate to that. But I'm gonna spend them $1,400 just
what
the
the viewers
same.
that do
Cash
shit?
Just the same.
Run
I'm
it
gonna go
up.
spend my $1,400.
Don't go blow it,
You know what I'm
please.
saying?
Don't go blow it, please.
I'm finna blow my whole 14 on bills.
I
You know?
seen somebody on Facebook said I'm finna go pick out which giraffe I want.
No, but look though. So you remember we was probably in a group earlier talking about like how niggas be ignorant and stuff. No, it was a different group. I mean, talking about how folks ignorant talking about they quitting their job because of this stimulus
$1,400,
package.
that ain't nothing.
But check this out though. It don't come with just $1,400. Just imagine
If you're on unemployment.
unemployment. That's what $875 every Friday. Then you got your $1,400. If you got 2-3 dependents, it go up to 7 bands. So let's say you get 7 bands, $875 every Friday, and they up in your food stamps every month. Come on, B, you can quit. You just worry about
It ain't about quitting. It's about, you know what
So-
I'm saying, doing something that's
Yeah,
a long-term
Do
plan.
you think all that's gonna be sustainable?
Right.
If they do that.
It's not sustainable. Of course, it's not sustainable, but it give you a smooth 6 months of selling.
You gotta
Man,
get to
please.
figure it out in 6
Hey,
months.
will.
If you can figure it out in 6 months.
Without the right mentality, you gonna blow that in 4
We
weeks.
not. I'm talking of the person that don't have the mentality that you are speaking of right now. I'm talking about the person that's just like, bruh, I got some kids and we finna eat good. We finna eat crab legs and shrimp every night with some
And you
steak.
telling me that mean I'm gonna quit my job for that money?
But
No.
you feel like that's the
No,
good
no,
mentality
no.
because they eat
Because
steak
the
and
people
shrimp?
here at this table.
Hell no, that ain't a good mentality.
On the
either.
government dime, it's Uncle Joe cash
The people here at this table all have a pretty good living. You know what I'm saying? So like,
It's
I don't
right. It can be
expect
better.
y'all to be quitting
It can
y'all
be better.
jobs. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking
I
about.
don't. I'm trying to have a way better living. than I got.
Well, you know, but look, I'm not.
Working on it.
I'm talking about the people that we know of. You know the people I'm talking about with that mindset.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's the real fake Jordan Gizzard peoples. The
the
people who go buy Jordans, but they don't really have no money to support nothing else. But they got money for Jordans. Those people.
Swear to God,
It's not
$13
wrong in
rent,
yours.
$13 rent, $300 shoes.
Right.
That type. You know what I'm saying? That's
Use
all
this
I'm
money to take care of priorities.
That's the pit. Ooh, that's tough though, cause what's the
It ain't
priority?
I feel like
Hey,
they should-
hey, that's on
I
you.
feel like they should. I
That's
feel like
on
they
you.
should have sent us
Well,
5
let's do this
bands.
then.
I
I
need
can't-
5 bands.
What's the priority for you, King?
Like,
We'll let you go first just because you're a woman. What's the priority for you to take care of with the
It's
1400?
women
Excuse me,
month.
what you
It's
say?
women month.
That's the way you work it.
What you say?
Already
I
know.
said, what?
you said you gonna let me slide because what?
I said we're gonna let you go first because you're a woman. And then I said,
Ladies
what
first.
is a priority for you with the $1,400 to take care of?
Oh, okay.
And y'all be up thinking.
What
I
I'm gonna
already
use
know.
for my money, I'm gonna pay my rent twice. I'm gonna get some stuff for my sister for her baby and her because he's on the way. And
Shout
then,
out to Raven. Congratulations, because she's about to have a baby.
and then the rest I'm gonna invest in myself. Because I want to start learning how to do nails, so I'm just gonna buy that and invest in myself.
That's dope. Can I go next?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna be
But
super honest with y'all.
You finna blow them 14.
I'm just finna pay bills. That's it.
Um,
I'm finna pay bills. Cause I told y'all a couple episodes ago, my life has been on a roller coaster. My life has been on a roller coaster. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm finna pay my bills with this 1400 and hope to God that after I pay these 14, well, I ain't gonna spend all 14 on bills, but I mean whatever I have left, I'm gonna use it on something that's gonna make me some more money. That's what I'm gonna do.
My priority gonna be these credit cards.
Yeah, that's lit. That's part of my 14.
That's priority.
My priority gonna be immediate bills. So if something's immediate, like it's due within less than 30 days, that will get taken care
I
of.
hope you watching this, Joe.
Otherwise, it's gonna be invest and flip and level up.
Definitely invest.
That's
Definitely
all.
invest.
That's
after
all
that.
I'm really thinking about.
Invest
Invest,
next to
level
line.
up,
Invest next to
and
line.
it's gonna go crazy. It's
feel
gonna
that.
get ridiculous.
Shout out to Joseph and his cabinet for getting this stimmy out. I know y'all don't hear it a lot
We needed that.
because the people on the news are already rich and they don't need no stimulus. And they be like, I don't want the people to get stimulus checks. We need to up the jobs. Blah, 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 blah. And then, you know what I'm saying? But like,
So
It's a
now
lot of
did
factors.
y'all see the provision in there that basically took away the $15
yeah.
minimum wage?
So, and Congress the one that added it in there, right? It got to the Senate. Senate was like, no, we ain't feeling that.
You know they want to let everything through.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. It's a bipartisan thing, and so they took out the $15 minimum wage. They took out something else too.
I can't remember what else they took out.
I want the legalization of marijuana.
I think no. Well, no, because it was never the legalization. It was the decriminalization.
That's gonna be the clip for the day. I hope it wasn't the legalization of marijuana.
That's real talk though, because you know how many niggas is. Let me not say niggas. How many people, period, is in prison right now because of marijuana charge or technicality from marijuana.
The war on drugs and people still love Bill Clinton.
And then this half of the country is getting millions of dollars off it. This half of the country is locked up for it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a real talk.
Funny how that works. And then you see which one's in jail, and then you see which one's getting the money.
Well, it ain't too hard to tell the difference.
Sure isn't.
But that's dope. So we got a whole steamy. I really don't know where we're going next. You know what I
Here
mean?
you go. Here you go.
Are you high?
Nah, I just
She ain't said a word in 5 minutes.
somebody was supposed to write the list.
She in that phone.
I'm trying to do something.
In that
Somebody supposed to write the list.
I was
Nobody broke
doing
the list,
something. I'm
man.
so sorry, y'all. So
I
sorry.
was just going through the group chat.
So here we go back at square one.
Square one. Guess what, y'all? We came to y'all
about?
How long you
with nothing to talk about today.
Pepper Le Pew.
Oh!
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is this calling me?
Is there a cancel list going around or something?
Yeah. All
Yeah,
the
because-
Years.
Oh, it seems like they trying to cancel. Like it's got to be a list going around.
They trying to cancel it.
First it was
I don't
Eminem.
have no problem with the Pepe Le Pew nigga though. That little nigga was nasty.
Looney Tunes, they have racist images too.
Just disgusting.
Yeah,
He put that in the group and I posted it on
Looney Tunes was a
social
little
media.
blackface, basically.
And I used to love to watch Looney Tunes. They're just terrible.
All the niggas was racist, bro. And then the fact that they say art imitate life though, so that's what's going on in life.
Soon they gonna take away your whole childhood.
I don't got man. My childhood was BT Uncut. Nigga,
They gonna take that away
Small
too.
Time Dollars.
Well, they took BT. They took BT away already.
They
For
took
real.
BT away already.
My childhood was not this Looney Tunes and all of that. Nah. But Pepe Le Pew, bro.
Okay, I have a question.
Record
How do
scratch.
y'all really feel about the whole cancel culture? Like, okay, this is me, like, when it's wrong, okay? But sometimes I feel like some stuff can be like, you know, maybe it wasn't meant like that. You know, like maybe it can be misguided sometimes. Or how do you feel
When
about
you
it?
did it, you should have did your research and you'll know you weren't supposed to do it. Like, they would know.
Nah.
You know.
Because-
You know you're not supposed to put no blackface in no goddamn cartoon.
Not that, I'm not talking about that.
They-
I'm just talking about regular cancel culture.
They-
Like, if somebody get on there saying something, it's like, oh, they cancel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
Like they
I
basically,
feel like,
they basically try to go back and find stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't got bad at one
now,
point.
yeah.
I feel like they gotta.
It's getting worse.
I feel
now.
like cancel culture as a whole has to end. Period.
Why?
Because think about it. Why? You want to know why I say why?
I want
Because somebody like you could have a tweet from 2009 that was like these whole blah 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 on
Ain't
some
gonna
wild
bother me
stuff,
now.
on some wild stuff, right? And, but guess what? It wasn't wild when you said it. So,
Right, right.
but now it is. So just say now you created a company and it started the shit just started growing, right?
Then they show up.
Then they show up.
Now,
Oh,
Hurt my
that's
business.
country.
Nah.
this is
It's,
why I say it's not really right. Like, because I get the fact that, like, you talking about they know it shouldn't have been no blackface, bro. That was regular entertainment back then.
That's
Everything
true,
was
too.
blackface then. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because black people, they didn't think black folks had TVs back then. They just thought their whole audience was little white kids. Real talk.
That's true. Well, unfortunately,
So
I don't think that they thought that was their only audience.
I think that they thought they was
That was
96
the
percent.
audience they was catering to.
Exactly.
They didn't care about who the other
Catering.
people
Like
was.
I just heard a dude say he used to work for a marketing agency that had LVMH, which is Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, right? And they target audience. They target marketing people are old white and old Asian men. So Hennessy, when we drink it, and black folks, look, I got the Hennessy. They don't even want us drinking that. They say we messing up their brand.
They're happy that you're drinking it. Don't stop. Hey,
Yeah,
don't get
no.
it twisted.
They're happy to.
We got the dollar.
They're happy
Right.
for this.
That's what I'm talking
They don't
about.
want your face attached to this.
This is me. It's like, when are we gonna get to a certain point where we're gonna break this? Like, cause it's so annoying. Okay, and hear me out, please. It's so annoying to keep talking about something, and when you tell me something, to keep talking about it, I don't want to hear it. What are we gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we canceling everybody, but what are we gonna do next? Okay, we
Well,
understand
that's the first step.
You know what I'm saying? That we understand that these folks don't want us drinking they brand because, you know, we just black. You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do?
Somebody gonna get their own brand soon.
Uncle Nearest.
That's gonna be next.
But
Uncle
how
Nearest
can,
got
but how
his
can
own
we
brand
get
on.
all of us to support that? Because, you know, most of the
That's
time,
next. If it's good, we'll support it.
No, that's not true.
It is.
That's
if
not
it's
true.
good, we'll support
That's
it.
not true.
It is.
Not true.
Then why-
You know what we love as our culture loves? Our culture loves exclusivity. So if a black owned brand created a liquor that was $350 and it was hard to get to, then we'll love it. It'll be like, oh, he got that. Oh, he got that. He got it.
I think that. I
I
think.
see what you're saying.
I'm gonna tell you what that is, though. People seem to attach dollar value or the cost with value.
Versus value. Yeah.
No. Cost. People associate cost of something with value of something. So value is
Mainly in our culture.
right. Mainly in our culture, value is just having a pair of shoes, really.
Really?
But if it costs $100 or $500, then you think that it's worth more because of the cost of it, and
Why?
that ain't always the
Why do you
case.
think the price point of Jordans is what it is? It costs like $7 to make a pair of Jordans in a sweatshop in China.
Some shit
But we paying $250 reselling it for $700-800.
crazy.
I'm just sick of all of it because, like, okay, today, you know,
We think that cost gets something. We think because it costs $250, it means something.
Like Ye said, they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. So,
But-
if some seems out of reach, we going, oh, we need that.
But if you price something good and it's a good quality,
Shacks.
we'll support it.
Shacks.
We'll support it.
Shacks.
that
Shacks
was
are
not good
shoes.
quality. They're
Stop.
not.
It was a good price.
I
point.
had a
It was
pair.
a good price.
You had
but
a-
it wasn't a good
Quality
shoe.
though.
It wasn't a good shoe.
Again,
Starberries.
listen to what I said. If you
Starberries.
price something,
You can argue Starberries.
Starberries.
price something good with good quality. If you got a good
You can
price
argue
and a
Starberries.
good
Anything
quality,
popular in the culture,
we'll support
if
it.
it's not European, the price point is way too high.
I don't know. What's going on?
It was good though.
Nah, real talk. Think about that. If anything in our culture that's popular, if it's not European, the price point is way too
Let
high.
me ask you something. Why do we care? That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what
why
I
do
don't
we
agree
care?
with that. Because if that was the case, then you would say Jordans is too high.
The price point is too high on Jordan.
I definitely feel that way.
It is.
If you paying for, if you know what you're paying for,
And it's
then different.
no, because the exclusive. You think they can't
Not-
make?
not
You think they can't make
exclusiveness.
more Jordans?
No, not exclusiveness. The quality of the shoe. The shoe made out of leather. It's a lot better shoe.
But
No,
guess what? It's a lot of shoes made from the same company that make Jordans. That
But
price
then-
point is
what
way
he's
lower,
saying is
and we
they
don't
made
support
from
it.
the same material.
It's no, they are. There's a lot of shoes created from the same company that makes Jordans that the price point is way lower, but we don't support
You
it.
think the company used the same material?
I think Skechers and Jordans are about the same quality.
Same material.
Same quality.
He don't believe
Y'all laughing? Somebody pull their phone out right now.
that. He don't believe that.
I don't know because I never had Skechers. But this is what I'm saying.
I have.
But no, I'm talking about today's. What about New Balance?
I got some on.
New Balance
They're
is
not
wild.
as good quality as Jordans. They're not.
What about? I don't know. No.
Well, I
I will say
Cause
in
I'm
certain pairs of Nikes that I've had that are similar or equivalent to Jordans, but not as good.
I can't even lie though because
I mean,
Google-
not equivalent.
Google
but,
how much
when
it
you
takes
get
to make a
when
pair
you
of
get them
Jordans.
soft shoes, they just start coming out.
it ain't about
But
how
that's
much
not-
it costs to make it. That ain't what we worried about. We worried about the material that they're using to make it.
Bro, I got Jordans in my closet right now that's busted up just like the shoe that costs way less
Okay,
than busted
so
up.
so how long did it take for the Jordans to get busted up versus the other shoes?
A year. All my
All
shoes take
of
about
them,
a year to
all
get
of them,
busted.
all of them.
Yes. Bro, I
Some
understand
of-
Jordan is
some-
a good quality
Some of them,
shoe.
some of them went away a little bit quicker than the others.
Jordan is a good quality
So
shoe.
is Nike like the Forces? Are they priced good?
I
I think so.
think so.
Why you say
For
that?
for the
They crease up fast as fuck.
I think not just the
I
crease,
think
they
all shoes
last.
are
Even though they
overpriced.
creased up, they last.
But to me, when a pair of Forces is creased, it's kind of
What y'all really think
that's-
these? What y'all really think these shoes worth? To be honest with you, like, what y'all really think?
They're not worth anything.
So why we
Like-
pay what we pay for them?
For me, again, I pay for the quality of the shoe. If you can only get that quality at that price, then that's
We're not talking about you though, Twan. We're talking about the culture.
in general. That's because again, we think that the cost of it increases the value of it, and that's not the case. Just because it costs $200, that don't mean it's worth $200.
Okay, let me ask this again. Why do we care? Like, why do we still continue to buy again?
As
I
a
think-
culture,
I think we don't. I think maybe we don't have a sufficient other option yet.
I do. I think we do have sufficient other options. I think we just
Too scared to try them other options. So
No.
people don't mess with them enough.
no.
So like,
I think we look at people that has it. So where if a millionaire, it ain't nothing to buy a pair of Jordans to a millionaire.
right.
So if your favorite rapper is a millionaire and all he wears Jordans, you try to fit into that crowd. You group yourself into that.
You put yourself in this on a different scale based on appearance,
Exactly. You living outside of your means.
basically.
So
But you'll be
your
surprised.
influences.
But I'll say this though, you'll be surprised how much your appearance play a part in the doors you get let into.
That's cool.
So,
But-
those doors might get you into a door, an exclusive door. That's
Are
all
you
I'm
just
saying.
saying something right now?
No, I'm saying like
Every
if you
nigga in
show-
the world got a pair of
No,
Jordans.
no. You missing my point. So, like for instance, it's the perceived value of the brand again. So if you got a Rolex on and a millionaire see you with a Rolex on, he go, little kid got a Rolex on. He noticed the Rolex, just like everybody else. That might get you in a different door. That's all I'm saying. Just like if you in Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or something of that nature,
All right.
and somebody else see
Now the
you.
odds of what you talking about.
What you mean?
The odds of people that wear J's compared to the odds of how many doors people getting let in from wearing J's is how. Come on,
I'm not saying just James.
Because-
I'm saying the brand of something that seems
people
expensive.
not buying J's
That
to
could
get
be
indoors.
even a necklace
People
with
not buying
diamonds.
People not buying diamonds and brands to get indoors.
You're lying because
They're not.
T.I. said
That's T.I. He's a millionaire. People are not buying this stuff for that. People are buying this stuff to fit in. People are buying this stuff so they can look like their favorite rapper.
no. You're missing what I'm saying.
I love when y'all get into this.
He missing what I'm
Bro,
saying.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
No.
These things, no, but when you coming into it with a business mindset, you like, all right, if I present myself as I already got it, that's going to eventually help me get it. But guess what? Everybody ain't going into it with a mindset like that.
I
But the
agree.
same, it's certain people that's buying these, waiting in line for these same $300 pair of shoes that's still going to the grocery store with an EBT card.
I see what you're saying.
Come on now.
You're right, but I'm also right. If that makes sense. I'm just on the. No, listen. I'm on one end of it, in one mindset of it. He's on another end of it, in the other mindset of it. That's
Yeah,
all.
we talking about the
That's
spectrum.
all. It's the same thing. He just on
y'all
one end.
way different, obviously.
I'm saying on some business shit, on some.
You also fake it till you make it.
You on some
Some people do that though.
That's
That's
cool.
all the
You know
time.
what I'm
That's
saying?
another thing. That's
you on some
different.
elevated level in my
Right.
30s type talk.
That's
I'm talking to these young niggas that
That's
just
true.
want some J's because their friends got some.
Right. Trying to fit in with their classmates.
Exactly.
Make
Those the minds we trying to change. Because if we change that mentality of the ones that's like don't got it, but they keep trying to act like they got it, rather look rich than be rich. If we change that mentality, it'd be way easier to get rich if you stop spending all your rent money on J's.
I think that.
That's true.
I think that.
You reached somebody out there. Somebody out there needs to hear that.
That's true. I think that just knowing that it's a different route that you could take. So I think that some people don't even think that I'm trying to use this to get to another door. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
a lot of people
Some
do.
people don't even have that mindset. So I think that just showing them that that's even available. Like some people don't know about stocks, but if you had a financial thing set up in your community and it always talk about stocks and shit, that would be something that they'll know that's an option now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
I think that they don't even know that it's an option to go buy jewelry in order to get to another door.
it's an option
You know what I'm saying?
to buy jewelry to insure certain things you have, to buy jewelry to insure your homes. by jury to
What?
you right though.
Oh Lord.
You right though, because a lot of these kids' favorite rappers out here insuring their whole home with a watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They insuring
That's
all
something
these
that-
type things. You know what I'm saying?
That's something that somebody don't even know though.
Well,
Go ahead, Kim. What you got to say? Go ahead.
I mean, cause God,
Y'all ain't number dead space.
Go ahead.
And excuse me.
Oh, who is y'all?
Look, you thought you was on the team.
Oh, first of all,
There we go. Talk, baby. There we go.
I was trying to tell you.
First
You
of
can't
all,
turn to the Lee and Torn.
y'all can't even get a word. Y'all ain't letting each other get a word in. You think we gonna get a word in
Yeah,
between
because I'm
y'all?
trying to say something like
So I could do better with listening and letting y'all and moderating between y'all
Go ahead, Kim.
versus trying to put my 2 piece in because basically my 2 piece don't even matter because I ain't got much to say on the topic anyway. Now what, Jordan?
I started the conversation and it went left. I was like, oh.
No, it ain't right.
I'm just saying appearance matters. That's all I'm saying.
But I don't feel like you gotta buy $700 Gucci belts and, expensive stuff to look nice. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
That's why I understand. That's why I was saying I don't understand why we still buy it when it's regular clothes. Even they tell me it's the quality. Most of them clothes be the same quality. If you put them on, they still look nice.
Be the
I'm just
same
saying.
company.
Yeah.
You just gotta look presentable.
The same company that made
Oh,
Tylenol.
he don't agree, y'all. He being quiet.
I'm not saying that.
The same-
They ain't say nothing.
The same company
That's
that
what people think. Hey.
See?
the same
You
company.
just passive
This
aggressive.
$15 though. This $15.
Come on, you are a 30-year-old. We not talking about from your perspective. You know what I'm saying? The same company that make the Tylenol with the red and the Tylenol is the same company that make Walgreens and Acetaminophen. You see what I'm saying? The same company that make Jordans is the same company that make Team J's and regular Nikes.
That's true. People don't like Team J.
Which one? You talking about the fat ones?
Yeah, it's a lot of teams. The ones that don't got the number.
Yeah. The basketball shoes.
Damn.
That's all I know about.
Team J's.
Have y'all been seeing those posts on Facebook talking about you had to be there?
Yes.
Like from school and like stuff like that. What has been some of y'all favorite ones y'all been seeing?
You had to be there for Club La Villa in Panama City from 2008 to about 2012, something like that.
That's right.
Front
Right.
row,
Right.
in
2012
2000.
it was dead. After 2012 it was dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I ain't
Because
telling you.
they start shutting the beach down.
I went in like 9 and 11.
I went in
Front
2012.
Beach Road looking like a parking lot.
I went in 2012, that last year. And it was crazy. Trust me, I was sitting on top of my car. I had somebody driving my car. I had the little phone and we had bottles of vodka and pouring, and it had the little 2 tubes. And one person on this side, one person on this side. And I'm just pouring bottles of vodka down the tube and everybody running up getting all this.
Panama
It was wild like that. But
You had to
then
be there.
You had to be there.
the dude with the snakes, I ain't snitching.
Lee, what was your favorite member?
The dude with the snakes. He knocked the nigga clean out. All right, but we ain't talking about
Have
that.
you what has been one of your favorites? You had to be there. Just been out right now.
I don't really have no favorite.
I ain't really had a favorite, but if I had to pick one,
Yeah.
it'll be Carver. Old Carver, you had to be there.
That's true too.
I ain't look.
Yeah.
Can I go now?
Go ahead.
You said it's enough.
I was just trying to get my point in before you cut me off. I ain't really have a favorite because I don't know. Like I seen a lot of my old teachers, and I seen like my school. Like, I feel like I don't know that life no more.
What was your favorite you had?
No, I'm trying to get to somewhere. I'm trying to get to
I
somewhere.
can't even tell what mine was.
While he getting there, I
Yeah,
got a
you
question.
tell what yours was.
How did you pick the time the clock should be?
That's not funny. So you can.
Oh,
hold it.
no, I'm one of
And secondly, I picked the time because that's my mama's birthday. So it's the 10, it's the month, and 24. That's the day. She's born. And that's the name.
Gotcha.
Wasn't a funny answer.
It was random. I just like, I wonder how she picked the time. Because I would have put 12 o'clock.
Well, 12
Why would you put 12?
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have had a
That's
reason.
good.
I would have just picked
Smarter
something.
than
That's what I'm
me.
saying. I would have just picked something.
This time I'm gonna put on my body. I'm gonna make it mean something.
That's true too.
Oh, that's a good subject. Tattoos.
I mix one with the wigs. Why you going with the wigs back? Mix one with the wigs back.
Cut his
Cause who is this?
Cut his antennas off.
I lost his mind and went right on with him.
Dang, kid.
It was a little green bug that had some little things like that. That was cool. I forgot what kind of alien that was.
How y'all feel about tattoos though?
I like tattoos.
I'm saying, but like what about them makes them like an important part of your life?
The meaning of it.
That's it.
I mean, that's the whole purpose of getting the
Most
tattoo, right?
people, most
Because
people
this-
get something that means
Yeah.
something to them.
Get the tattoo, huh?
You get something that means something
Yeah,
to
you
you.
definitely get something.
It's individual.
Yeah. So like,
Not for Lee, he'll do his and
Mine
dash.
you not lying though. Real talk. Every
Your
tattoo
spot
I got,
lady is something else.
every tattoo I got, it was on
Lips
like,
on his ass.
oh,
Red lips on your ass.
first of all, that's not a thing. Viewership, that is not a thing. But anyway,
A lot of
nah,
people do get red lips on their ass.
yeah, but that's not me.
Random
Jordan,
Put them red lips on my ass.
Nah, but
Tell all those fuckers kiss mine.
so my first ever tattoo was just because I got to college and I wanted to like solidify the fact that I'm an adult and I'm different. Like I'm not in my folks' house. I don't gotta.
And you did it with a tattoo?
Definitely.
I lost a little bit. I was grown.
You know,
Some kids try to do that too though. Like some 16 or 17-year-olds try that too. So I don't blame them. They go get a tattoo and hide it. So.
I just never hid mine. You know what I'm saying? It was a trash. It was the most trash tattoo I got right here on my right arm. And I don't even really care too much about
Did
it.
everybody stole it? No, I stole my left arm. I was gonna say, did everybody stole their right
I didn't start with either arm.
But then,
Where was your first tattoo? Where'd you get it
arm? Left arm.
You?
0.
You just see me.
Oh,
Obviously, you weren't just paying attention.
I wasn't. What's
15
your,
seconds
when did you
ago.
first get yours?
my right arm.
I got mine on my foot. But nah, then I got one right here. I got Trap Song because that was Bryce Till's first album, my favorite album. Still a big fan. And then I got this.
I got my first love on my left arm over here on my heart. That's a football tag. Cause if y'all don't know me, football was like the only thing I knew for like the first half of my life. Then I got Psalms 23 down my arm. And I got just a bunch of stuff around my first tat to make it look better. And I got my birth year on the back of my arms just because like niggas do that.
So why you don't have any tattoos?
I just chose not to have any.
So you still like don't want none now?
Hmm?
You don't want none now?
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it ain't on my to-do list.
I was just asking a question.
I got the Army
I wanted
code.
to see your respect.
I got the Army code right here.
Really.
Yeah, and I ain't even in the Army because I don't believe in none of this stuff.
Take
It's
that
crazy
whole
how you
code.
think.
Real talk, like looking at my tattoos, when I like go back and be like, dang, I could tell my growth. Like a lot of the stuff that I was into when I got them, I'm not into no more.
Nah, I'm pretty solid on mine.
No, I'm pretty solid too. I got 23rd songs.
You know what I'm saying?
23rd songs. I got my initials and a star. I got a Chinese symbol of wisdom. I got a clown head,
Verify that Chinese
Capricorn.
tattoo.
Yeah, good.
What is your like? What is your zodiac?
Capricorn.
What is a Capricorn? I've never
It's usually goats, but it's like a
Goats.
little swirl thing.
Oh, okay. On this,
Kinda,
More like a ram.
yeah.
But
yeah. Ram goat.
I actually got my tattoos for that purpose. The purpose that I was saying when I go back.
So you was going on the journey with your tattoos.
Yes, I wanted to I wanted to look at myself and be like, that was a piece of me. This is a piece of me. This is a piece of me. You know what I'm saying?
What you?
And
Like, that's kind of art.
when I keep like when my children, or I'm gonna have them on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep going
This
with
shit is important. Strength, faith, loyalty, love, royalty, wisdom, knowledge.
See, I'm just
All
stuck on
important.
it. I
Think
just got my
about-
own name.
I like words.
think about like parents, right? Cause I be looking at a lot of my friends that's parents, and then when they start to parent, you can't really. You start thinking about, I need to be a parent during this circumstance instead of forgetting when I went through this circumstance.
What you talking about?
I'm about to say about my tattoos, why I got them like that.
Oh.
So like I can look back and be like, I remember I used to be in love. That used to be my real like only passion in life. You know what I'm saying? And I remember how I used to think then. I remember when I got this tattoo, and I remember how I used to think then. So
you know what's gonna be
as
so
a parent,
crazy? When you really blow, and then you had this years from now, you'll be like, I said I was gonna be.
real talk. When I'm 75, I'm gonna be like, dang, I remember them days. You know what I'm saying? But like I see a lot of parents because parents always forget where they used to be. They'll be like, why you doing it? Not remembering that they did the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I remember, but I also remember that at different times in my life, I didn't have the discipline I needed to maintain those things.
But you want to know the truth? You probably still don't.
Still working on it. A lot of this.
So why are you putting your child through that ringer when you still working on yourself?
So that they can continue to work on it on a regular basis. So typically, the stuff that you are not this. So it's different areas to discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Discipline is not just a global thing. Discipline, you have to focus it in on each area of your life.
Yeah.
So you got to be disciplined in your family life. You got to be disciplined on your job or your work life or your invest life. You got to be disciplined to be able to hang out with friends on a
The
regular
good
basis.
thing about discipline, it usually bleeds over into all different aspects.
Right. So usually, if you can get one area going of discipline, then typically you can maintain other areas. So if you can start your child off at an early age, maintaining a certain discipline, whatever that might be, that's up to the parent to decide.
Yeah.
And
But
then
what
at that
about-
point, you'll be able to instill the discipline.
But what
throughout
about
your
the times when you wasn't operating in your discipline and you just made a decision and it wasn't the best one? These are the times that I like to remind myself about. The times I got tattoos like the ones I got, to remind myself about what mind state I was in at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm 60 years old, I'm not gonna remember how I was thinking at 15. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have a grandchild that's 15, and it's gonna help me it's gonna help me look back, be like, oh yeah, I was a little stupid. Hey, look, man, look, you gonna be all right. It's just something you going through.
That take a lot of patience too.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I feel that.
the kids in general are gonna take a lot of patience. So
When I think about it, I cry.
take a lot of patience in general, though. It's. I think life requires patience, though.
Definitely.
Because a lot of times you'll be just in the grocery store in line and you'll get impatient. And that could cause issues in various ways. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
I try not to do nothing in a rush though, so like that's the only time I'm really impatient. Like when it comes to kids, but if I know I gotta do it, I try to be patient. I try to make sure I give myself enough time to do what I need to do, so I don't become that way. Now if I'm rushing, then I'm like, all right, let's go, come on, man.
But
My
typically,
my daddy taught me something when I was younger, like maybe like 12, 13 years old. It was like, when you feel like you're in the biggest rush, that's when you need to slow down.
Slow down, definitely.
I tell myself that all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna slow it down.
I think people don't realize typically you're in a rush because it's something you did already. Like
Yeah.
you put yourself in a
You
rush.
did this to
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you be mad at everything externally around you, but you did it in the first place. You started.
You were the cause.
Right.
Being an adult really helps you with time management. And then I didn't even say being an adult. When you have priorities, time management.
That's
No,
what,
it
that's
don't
what
help.
time management is.
No, it don't help. No, it
Time
don't help.
management is a
It's
list
being
of
an adult.
priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
don't help.
And-
And time management still can be messed up.
But time management is having a list of priorities. Once you start working through your list of priorities, then that's how you start managing your time. Because if you start with the most important thing, usually you'll start to get that done. All right, how much time I got? Okay, I need to do this next, and so forth and so on.
Yeah, I think that's something that I really started getting into is like time management. And I think I got that from my grandma so bad. You know, like when my grandma used to wake us up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We going to kindergarten, grandma. Why we gotta get up at 5? You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
Like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
Face be shining.
And oh my God, my grandma used to get that lotion that whole life, and I'm like, dang, we about to slide your face off. I'm like, okay.
Face shining. You go outside, that early morning sun hits you. Your face be glistening.
I'm definitely doing my kids like
Kids
that.
like that, man.
Oh, but yeah, you know, it just really helped me because like now I find myself I wake up every day at 7 o'clock. Why? Like, you know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be like this, but I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, well, come on. And I kind of plan my day out of my head because when I do that, I have like, it like calms me, you know what I'm saying? When I'm able to listen, okay, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. Because I'm very forgetful now, I guess because I'm getting old. But it's like I forget stuff. So I'm like, okay, so I have to just prioritize. But it helps me. I think time management is like a great key in you for your everyday life and remaining calm. That's something I'm trying to do every day. Anyway.
Everybody taking steps to improve. Yeah. That's why this podcast is called We Can Do Better Than That Podcast, y'all. This was episode 12. I gotta get out of here, y'all, because it's getting late.
It's 9:24.
It's definitely
9:30.
Hey, y'all. We did a nighttime podcast.
We did.
I had something else I want to talk about. Y'all just ended it.
What?
Hurt my little feelings. Y'all think
Well, you know, you missed 10 minutes of talk time while you were over there on your phone, so.
I go by the name of Chelsea B. Great on all streaming platforms.
I go by the name of always_talking on Instagram. That's the only place you can maybe find me, okay?
Oh, that's just Jamal. Instagram.
YouTube, that's 113.
Y'all follow us, drop the links. You did be dropping the links,
Yeah, they be out.
No, you don't be dropping them all the
You
time,
must ain't
man.
seen it. You must
You
ain't-
be forgetting
I only-
sometimes.
You
be
say
forgetting.
sometimes.
You know what?
I only forgot one
okay.
time.
You wanna go on the rant now?
I only forgot one time. It's only one podcast without me, and that's the last one you was on.
Oh, wow.
Funny how that
But
happened.
how that?
It took a lot. It took a lot of editing, so I forgot on that.
I mean, dang. I feel cheated. How you supposed to follow me?
They will.
Yeah, man. And make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Comment, interact with us. We want to see what y'all have to say.
Go
YouTube
to-
channel 3G Network.
Go to the Instagram page.
All you gotta type is we can do better than that. Podcast in the pop on YouTube.
Swear to God. Go to the Instagram page and you know what I'm saying? Go leave some comments and all that stuff up under there too.
We're gonna make some stories on what y'all want to talk about next, so y'all can go just click on
Word.
Instagram.
Yeah, we gonna have some better stories next time too. We can't just let two niggas keep doing all the talking.
Yeah, taking over.
Taking over.
Ain't no taking over. All you gotta do is talk.
Nah.
It was torn at least night.
Yeah,
We gotta
it
be on the
was.
next time. We gotta be on the next time.
It
All
was.
you gotta do is talk.